Dairy farmers can now enroll for the 2023 Dairy Margin Coverage or DMC program. Is it the right fit for your farm? I sat down with Leonard Polzin, who is a new team member with the University of Wisconsin-Madison Division of Extension, to get some advice.
I think it's a great opportunity for producers to ensure even a minimum amount of margin. We've had a lot of elections historically at that highest level of $9.50. And right now, the dairy industry as a whole is facing a lot of uncertainty and volatility. So, things could stay good, or, it's not unreasonable at all that margin could be squeezed.
Dairy Margin Coverage, or DMC, offers different levels of coverage, even an option that is free to producers aside from a $100 administrative fee.
So payments are triggered if the calculated margin, which is the all milk price minus the feed cost that's put out by USDA, if that actual margin that they calculate is lower than the margin that you have selected in your coverage, then a payment is triggered.
USDA introduced Supplemental DMC last year. That has provided nearly $43 million in payments to better help small and mid-sized dairy operations as they grow.
So supplemental coverage is the ability for producers who historically have been producing less than 5 million pounds to increase their production history. So that way, as their farm is growing, either a number of cows or production, that new production can be accounted for in their new enrollment period. So that way as they're selling more milk, they have the opportunity to manage that risk.
Producers enrolled in Dairy Margin Coverage also gain access to other dairy risk management tools.
So some of those that are administered through USDA Risk Management Agency is DRP, Dairy Revenue Protection, which acts just on the revenue side, where Dairy Margin Coverage takes into account both the milk price and the feed price. Dairy Revenue Protection, or DRP, is simply only on that income side, or the milk price side, right? And then also there's Livestock Gross Margin Dairy, which does take into account both some of the income and expense sides, but it has the ability to be, we'll say, a little more tailored or specific to the specific operation. So if there's more detailed circumstances in an operation that require different cash flow management strategies, it's definitely something to consider. And then also, depending on the size of your operation, will influence which tool you'd want to use as well.
If you have questions, FSA is a great place to start. There is also an online tool to help a producer decide on coverage levels versus premium costs, and we have a link to that in the Midwest Farm section of wearegreenbay.com.